Well, I'll tell you something, just like any other student that comes in, when he came in, young, skinny, redheaded kid, didn't quite know how the future was going to turn out, didn't know if he could cut the mustard as a professional wrestler. But I'll tell you this much, the man was hungry, and he was willing to work hard to get where he is today. Now, I can remember when he came in and started training and everything. I mean, when I'm looking at these people in the ring and I'm training these people, I don't look at everybody as, he won't make it. He's a this, he's a that. I don't look at people like that, because it's been proven to me time and time again, it don't matter what you look like. But if you pick up what I'm trying to teach you and you turn out to be pretty decent and pretty good about it, you have an opportunity. And so with him, we started training. And one thing that I do when I train people is, once I get you trained, you have a little tryout match. It's called a 5-minute match, we call it. Okay. And then once you have that little 5-minute match, I'll take, you have a match, you get added to the shows that we do at the school, which I'm not at that same place. But before I left, that's what we did. And that's how a lot of guys got good real fast, because, after I train you, then you have your little test match, and then you graduate to the shows that we did on Thursday. Well, he learned pretty fast, and, passed his test I think he passed his test the first tryout he had with us after I trained him. And then I started taking him on the road. Every time I got booked, I got a couple of my guys booked on shows, to pretty much teach them the ropes, teach them how to deal with promoters, teach them how the road life is, see if this is what you want. And he was one of those guys that was hungry. He really wanted to do it. He always wanted to, help him get booked. And, long story short, he was here back when the WWE developmental called Deep South was here, in Atlanta. And they picked him up, and he's been there ever since he left me. Ever since he left me to go to Deep South, he left the school to go try out, and he's been there ever since. So I pretty much knew when he went over to Deep South that they were going to snag him up, because first of all, he got taught right, and he understood the psychology of wrestling, and that's the most important thing. A lot of guys don't understand psychology, so a lot of guys think you can get in that ring. First of all, they think you can buy some gear and call yourself a wrestler, and then if you get in the ring and do a couple of things, then you're a wrestler. No, it don't work like that. If you want to be good, you got to find a good teacher to show you how to do this stuff. It's like any other job.